I-5 News starts now with breaking news.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Ann McGill, and that breaking news coming out of downtown Charleston, where one of the women charged in connection to a North Charleston corruption investigation accepted a plea deal this afternoon, and she can now face up to 15 years behind bars. Rose Lorenzo pleaded guilty to just 2 of the 12 charges she initially faced: conspiracy to commit bribery with respect to programs receiving federal funds and theft with respect to programs receiving federal funds. She was also accused of lying to the FBI about her knowledge of funds being transferred from nonprofit organizations to a city council member, but she pleaded not guilty on that charge. Prosecutors suggest that she be sentenced to 48 months in prison on the 2 counts she pleaded guilty to. Again, she could face up to 15 years and be required to pay up to $500,000. In all, 8 people were charged in that investigation, including 3 North Charleston City Council members.